And a very warm welcome to a wonderful new week of wellbeing opportunities. I'm going to raise a toast to your health, your happiness, your well-being, and your fulfillment. Delicious coffee. One of the questions that cropped up last week in a conversation with some friends was whether we really believed in horoscopes. What are your thoughts? Do you believe in astrology? Do you believe that the positioning of the planets at the moment of your birth have determined how your life is unfolding? Let's just put that to one side for a moment and take perhaps a more practical look at what's driving you. Outside of the confines of your birth chart, what forces could be impelling you towards the thoughts, the feelings, and behaviors that are shaping so many of the outcomes in your life? From a personal point of view, I would strongly suggest that we give up any sense that there are external forces driving the outcomes in our lives, and we adopt an attitude that we are the ones who are responsible for shaping the outcomes that we experience during the course of our lives. Now, this isn't about what is the real origin of our personalities and our characteristics. If you want to believe in astrology, that's fine. But from a psychological point of view, it's very, very helpful for us to feel that we have a degree of responsibility for the outcomes, because we just surrender that level of choice to something as arbitrary as the moment of our birth. We're missing a lot of potentially powerful opportunities to reshape and adjust the pattern of our thoughts and feelings. And really, we know from probably for thousands of years of experience that when you adjust your thought patterns, when you adjust your feelings, that will have a direct impact, not just on your behavior, but it has a direct impact, obviously, on the way that you shape your life. And this applies to everything from your work, to your relationships, to your health. It's a useful premise to agree that everything is connected. And whilst I think it's great fun for people to associate their particular personality with a certain star sign, why not? I want to emphasize this point because if the outcomes that you're experiencing don't fulfill your goals and ambitions, if you don't feel that life is delivering on its potential, my suggestion is it might be far more than simply the contents of your natal chart. And no matter how you approach this simple moment of self-examination, this inner awareness of just saying, okay, how do I feel about this? What are my feelings? When something goes wrong, do I suspect that it's because I deserve it, that I'm the victim, that these things have to happen? Am I being punished? Because the same circumstances could be used to provoke a different response. Okay, it's happened, it feels personal, but it isn't. What can I do to correct it, change it? And what can I do perhaps to ensure that this set of circumstances aren't repeated? That's growth. In that moment, we've taken more control over this key element of how we react, of how we respond. And that is the start of perhaps the most powerful transformations that we can experience. Yeah, you've got the train in the background. This is a part of the world with an enormous amount of train traffic, huge long trains carrying goods from one side of the continent to the other. They're passing about 400 meters away, but not all the time. If you have a little bit of objectivity and you step back and say, are these the outcomes that I really want to achieve? Or is something missing? The answer, thank you, the train agrees. The answer is in the way that you think and feel. And just little adjustments, a more positive attitude, a more objective attitude, where there's less fear and perhaps a little more creativity, can help you to overcome an astonishing array of difficulties and challenges and put you on a pathway that will deliver on your potential. I'd love to know what you think about this. There's nothing like sitting around the dinner table and discussing these things, and people have very, very strong ideas, and we're very good at offering proof to support our assumptions, particularly in something like our horoscope. But on a more objective level, this is my suggestion that you become aware of the driving influence of your thoughts and feelings and see how they're impacting on the quality of your life. Let me know what you think. It's always a treat to hear from you. In the meantime, allow me to wish you a wonderful week, and I'll look forward to being back with you again on another sunny day. Bye for now.